Thank you. Will family and friends please all stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Elsie Pagel.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Welcome. I don't know if you're more thrilled or we're more thrilled, but we are so excited to have our class of 2019 sitting down here in the front row. I think one of the biggest things to us is that every one of our seniors is done. It's done. Yes. Sometimes there's a little bit of lingering and somebody might finish up a little bit in the summer, but all of our senior students tonight, they're walking out of here and they are finished. I mean, yes, let's give them another round of applause. I also want to say thank you to parents. We realize your part in all of this too. So students, would you stand and applaud to your parents for the part that they played? I know, I got a little off track. We didn't practice that today. We spent a good 45 minutes today practicing stand up, sit down, walk across the stage, enter, exit. And they did a fabulous job. Anyway, my name's Linda Harrington, and I'm the principal here at Hillsboro Online. And thank you for blessing us with your student. It has been a wonderful, we've enjoyed them, and please, I hope you get a chance to talk to our staff tonight. And we have a million stories. So, and you probably do too, those nights when you were working on math or economics or some of those things like work samples, essential skills, all of the things that we all sweated through. Sometimes principals give a big talk on these nights. And I, for one thing, I don't want to give a big talk, but secondly, I think the night is about our students. This is their night, this is their graduation, this is their achievement, this is the closure of this phase of life, and now we're moving on to the next phase of life. Sometimes too, when they look at each other, and we had them look at each other and introduce themselves to their people next to us, because after all, we're online students. We don't see each other a whole lot. I wanted them to know that they are just a small piece of the students that go through here. We're very proud of our graduates that are sitting right here. But across the district this week, 233 seniors are graduating that have been enrolled with Hillsboro Online Academy. I'm saying that so the superintendent especially hears it, because it was about 3 years ago after graduation, he said, you know, I'd like to see more concurrent enrollments. And so I'm handing you more concurrent enrollment. 233 seniors, not bad. But we had close to 1,000 kids that went through and took classes through Hillsboro Online Academy. Enough of that. I went out on a limb this afternoon and I asked the students, I said, so what about you? Would you like to share anything about your experience here at the online school? Because we all get questions like, why would you want to go to an online school? What do? Sit at home in your pajamas and do your classes? Do you ever do anything with other people? And so I asked them, I said, would you like to talk about your experience? Would you like to tell the people in the audience why you're here? Would you like to tell them when you started? Would you like to tell them what's next in your life, or how did you benefit? How did this help you? And they're pretty quiet. But I told them I'd give them the opportunity, so I'm going to take a moment and come down on the floor. They may be dead silent and nobody says a single word, but I told them they'd have the chance to talk. So I'm coming down. Woo. Woo. Yeah. All right, don't let me down, you guys. Team, is this on? Would any graduate here, class of 2019, does anybody have anything to say? Anything they'd like to say? Sam. Yes, Sam!
Hi, I'm Samantha Stinson. I've come to HOA for 2 years now. I started junior year, and I've been here. I've done sports at other high schools, even though I've been at HOA. And online was really a great way for me to have an open schedule, even when things are pretty hectic. So it's been great here. I have made some friends. Don't know any of you guys, though. I have made quite a few friends. And while I'm up here, there is one person that I would love to thank. She's got me through high school, middle school, elementary school, and a lot of hard times. So, hey, Ma, I made it. Love
you. Anybody else? Can be brave.
Josh.
That's fine. What?
I didn't know we were standing in front of people when you talked about this. So I started HOA my sophomore year, because everybody loves high school, like going to a lunchroom with like 1,000 people. I didn't. So I came here and met all these cool people, and I would come in here sometimes to do work. Every once in a while I come in here to do work, but most of the time, yes, we do get to stay home and stay in our pajamas, which is kind of what I did sometimes, until my senior year when I got to work. I got to play music, and most importantly, I got to come in here and joke around with you guys, which was great because I'm not that funny. So it was really cool. I created friendship with, again, none of you guys, but these guys are awesome, and we'll probably all be friends after today. It's cool. So, love you guys.
I see people looking at me very closely. I'll just say, does anybody else want to? It's fine. I'm not pushing. Thank you to those of you that spoke. It was really appreciated.
Yes. Yes.
Hi. I suffer from anxiety every day of my life, and HOA has granted me the access I need to learn without all the stresses and the pain of having to make it through a typical school, which is filled with a lot of anxiety-inducing things. So HOA has really been a blessing for me because it's allowed me to do something I thought I may never be able to do, which is graduate. And I'm thankful to every single teacher that's helped me out, even if I never really saw them face to face. And I'm really grateful for my family, for always being there for me. And I'm really proud of all of us because we finally made it, and we're moving on to that next part of our life. Thank you.
I am so touched. Thank you, all of you that spoke today. Anybody else? This was awesome. Okay, I'm gonna hang it up. All right, we have some special people on the stage tonight with us. I think I'll introduce the staff first, and then we'll move on to our dignitaries over here. But for our staff, for those of you that are acquainted, you know these people, but for those of you that aren't, if you'd please stand. In our front row, Mario Sanchez, Social Studies Department. Jennifer Fields, our counselor. Linnea Thompson, Math Department. Sarah Solberg, Wellness Counselor. In the back row, Melissa Hebert, Science and Health. I almost got the giggles. Rebecca Stubbs, Physical Education. Casey Burnstead, English. Christina Estrada, Office Manager, Registrar, Graduation Coordinator, among other things. And over on our other side, Superintendent Mike Scott. Board members Kim Strelchin, Erica Lopez, Jackie Spross, and we're joined by our student representative to the board, Samantha Vega Contreras. Thank you, welcome, and we'll move on. Superintendent Scott?
All right, good evening, everybody. On behalf of the Hillsboro School District, it's truly an honor to be here to celebrate the achievements of our class of 2019 for the Hillsboro Online Academy. To all the family and friends that are gathered here tonight, thank you for being here. Your presence here signifies that you value education, that you've been along for the ride on this journey with your student. We appreciate that. Thank you to Principal Harrington and the amazing team of teachers. This is the only graduation we go to where the teacher is introduced as the entire department. So that is a lot of power. So thank you for that. The board members and I, we get to go to 6 graduations a year, and we particularly love being here this evening because we understand that the journey has been different for the students that are being honored here this evening. I also appreciate Linda sharing the concurrent enrollment and the 230 additional students that have been involved in Hillsboro Online. And if I would have known that all I had to do was ask for something, I would ask for more funding for schools. I would ask for many things, for a new building. I would ask for so many things more, but we'll talk afterwards. So thank you, Linda, for all that you've done on behalf of online education in the Hillsboro School District. Linda is the first and only principal of this school, and it has been an honor to work with her and to see the manner in which she has advanced the work in the Hillsboro School District. So thank you. Oftentimes, when we're at a graduation like this, we begin to understand that the students that attend Hillsboro Online have taken a different path than maybe some of the students that are graduating from the comprehensive high schools. And I love the quote that there is not one path, there's not even a right path, there's just your path. And your path got you here tonight, and for that, we're here to celebrate with you. And I'm sure as you look back over your 13 years of education, you may have thought to yourself a time or two, am I going to make it? Am I going to graduate? I've loved hearing the stories from the 3 students who spoke and being very vulnerable about why you're here and what it is that brought you to HOA. And the good news is, over the last 13 years, as you've had these thoughts, you've come to a spot where you've understood that either there's people probably here tonight that have helped you along the path, or you've just had this resilience that you're going to make it no matter what it takes. So for that, we're incredibly thankful. Maybe it was a parent, or maybe it was a grandparent, maybe it was a friend, maybe it was another relative, maybe it was one of the teachers up here on the stage tonight. But there's been people with you all the way along, and we're very thankful for the guidance that they have provided for you, and we're thankful that you've been successful on your journey. As you struggled and faced your challenges, one thing is clear is you obviously didn't lose hope. The fact that you're here tonight illustrates that you have incredible hope, and we know that hope is the single biggest indicator of success in life. And so the fact that you have the resilience and the hope to achieve and to overcome struggles is incredibly, it's just an incredible thing that you've done. Whatever it is that's kept you on the path to graduation, keep that resilience in you, because you're going to need that as you move forward. You've fulfilled all of your responsibilities to earn your certificate of completion tonight, to earn your diploma, and we're here to celebrate with you and to appreciate all the work that you've done. So to all of you, congratulations, and we look forward to the great things that you're going to do in the future. Thank you.
And now we'll hear from our student speaker, Chloe Olola.
Hello, my name is Chloe Olola. So I may not know how to write a super great speech, but I have been spending the last 4 years learning how to analyze them. So while putting this commencement speech together, I turned to those that had been recorded online. And at first, I was worried that I had been done this great disservice by not serving as a US president. My insight doesn't hold the same weight, and jokes about my work ethic are going to fall flat. However, 10 minutes later, I realized that nonsense references to my own experiences are going to go over a lot smoother than 5 pages on why you shouldn't fear a growing government. So, then there's graduation speeches done by those who haven't been impersonated on SNL. Those are all about how much we grew together, and we will carry a piece of each other with us forever. But I met most of you today. I don't know you. So thank you for letting me speak for you guys anyway. And I will say that I am incredibly proud of what we've accomplished. I mean, we did it. We ditched the traditional schooling and blazed our own paths. We were able to understand our own needs and take measures to meet them. And you're all so strong for doing that. And I hope you carry that tenacity and self-care with you throughout life. We get a lot of flack for going to school online. Like, despite what people say though, it does take a lot of determination and self-motivation to pass online classes. Yeah, we get to do it in our pajamas, but like, there's nobody telling us to do it, except for parents, of course, but we don't have to worry about the disapproving glares from teachers when we turn something in late or get a poor grade. So it's easier on the conscience to just let those things slide. And there's no passively learning through osmosis during lectures. We have to actively read and take notes, and we can't just sort of fall asleep while the projector is going. So we learned how to be accountable for our actions and our attendance, similar to how it is in college. HOA has done a great deal to prepare us for the real world. I've attended 4 different high schools. HOA being one of them, of course. And at brick and mortar schools, I just sort of felt invisible, as cliche as that might sound. And as many of you guys probably noticed, all the classes go at different paces, and none of them quite match up to what you need. So HOA was a great place to go. I started here for online PE because I did not want to do actual PE. I avoided it for 7 years. I haven't done PE since elementary school, actually. It was a great place to be, and I was just smitten with the way that you could just do whatever you needed. It was completely flexible. One semester I took 9 classes, and in this past one I took maybe 3. So teachers really got to focus on teaching and not babysitting, because getting 30 to 40 hormonal teenagers to sit still during a reading of the Albatross is not a job I envy. At HOA, there's no worries about class size or missing a really important test because you got a 24-hour bug. Like, it doesn't matter, you can take that test in your pajamas. So let's take a second to thank all the wonderful teachers and staff that make the Hillsboro Online Academy what it is today. So, yeah. I'd like to give a special thanks to Ms. Estrada, without whom you would not be able to function as a school. She's great. She's the first person we see when we walk in the building, and she remembers our names and our lives, and she knows everything. I mean, if you ever have a problem that a teacher doesn't know how to fix, they will send you to her. While we're on the subject, we should thank the families, the moms and dads and aunts and uncles and cousins and grandmas and grandpas, and if I named you all, I would be up here forever. But your support is amazing, and I am so grateful for all of you. And a special shout out to friends, because although we are online school, we do have friends. And without their support, we wouldn't really be here. So now I'm supposed to tell you that the world is your oyster, and you will overcome the pitfalls along the way. And it's true. You know, as cheesy as it is, you guys can do anything you want, and you're all equipped to handle the obstacles and setbacks. And the worry should never be, can I do it? Because the answer will always be, within reason, yes. I don't suggest attempting to fly or rob a bank, but failure is a great way to learn the facts of life. So, I think the real question is, what are you going to do? We're on track to be able to do anything, and that's really scary. But the nice thing is that we don't have to know quite yet. And you're allowed to change your mind at any point. You don't have to pick the thing that you're going to do for the next 40 years, because that is insane. All you have to do is worry about what you're going to do right now. And don't be afraid to put your all into it, even if it may not last forever, because you're going to change your mind at some point, but the experience you had will be worth it. This also applies to those of you who aren't graduating today, those people who are in the audience, those who are supporting. The world is still yours to do with what you please. Your superpowers don't go away when you take off the cap and gown. You guys still have that potential and that amazing, you could do whatever you want. The memory of today may fade, but let the feeling of accomplishment stay with you. Because you're going to stumble and fall and fail, but you're always going to be able to pick yourself back up.
Thank you very much, Chloe. We're next in the program is the presentation of honor cords, Chancellor's Diploma cords, medallions, awards from Jennifer Fields.
I'm going to need both hands. So. It is with great honor that I share the awards of the HOA class of 2019. The Hillsboro Online Academy awards gold and silver cords for student achievement. Students who maintained a cumulative GPA of a 3.5 to a 4.0 will receive a gold cord, and students who maintained a cumulative 3.0 to 3.49 will receive a silver cord. Our graduate who has the highest GPA is our valedictorian and will receive a medal, and they know who they are. We are proud of the strong academic muscle of this senior class, in addition to our unique, visionary, and quirky qualities of our individual personalities within this class. We love our seniors and the opportunities they have provided for us to get better at what HOA does best, which is meet the needs of students at their greatest need and creatively move toward completion. That's what HOA does best. It tries to walk alongside students and help them identify what they need and help them get there. As I call each name, please come up to receive your award. Families and friends are welcome to cheer and take pictures. This is HOA, that's what we do. Susanna Mandich, come on up. She is the HOA class of the 2019 validated Portland State University through their 4 years free program in the hopes of studying business and changing the world. Sorry, there you go. Lovely. And hold on. That's what that is. Go, turn, get everybody. Elsie Cagle, come on down. She is headed to the great state of New Hampshire as a Division I swimmer. She has received a $15,000 athletic and a $4,000 academic scholarship to the University of New Hampshire. Elsie is receiving a gold honors award. Chloe Opala is headed to Portland State University. She will also be a recipient of the 4 years free program and will likely be in a white lab coat in the very near future while solving some scientific mystery and writing plays in her free time. Chloe is receiving a gold honors award. Boatwright is currently working with the city of Beaverton, discovering fascinating things in cartography and using her very big brain to imagine what might come next. She is receiving a gold honors award. Josh O'Neill is headed to California to play baseball at the Masters University studying business. He has worked hard to pursue this dream, transitioning from homeschool to HOA. He is receiving a silver honors award. Sophia Bromley is not walking in graduation tonight, but she is planning to pursue her interest in psychology at PCC this fall, and she earned a silver honors award. Kayla Noribici is headed to PCC. Her plan is to study graphic design at the moment, and she has earned a silver honors award. Nathaniel Terra, come on down. He is headed for PCC. He plans to study exercise science. He is a Future Connect recipient, a very exciting scholarship opportunity, which means he was selected from thousands of applicants to receive a full-ride scholarship to PCC, along with the opportunity to consider a full-ride transfer to PSU Pacific Lewis and Clark or Linfield. Nate has earned a silver honors award. Annika Levante is headed to PCC to study film or political science or something awesome after she travels through London and Paris this summer. I know, really jealous. She has earned a silver honors award. Okay, big smile. Jenna Nelson is planning on becoming a nurse. We love the peanut gallery. Do it. She has an eye for help and nurture as shown in her senior project, and she has earned a silver honors award. Grace Webb. Grace is planning on doing a gap year following graduation as she deepens her many interests. Remember her name, as she will likely be a published author someday, and any one of you might be a character in her book. She has received a Silver Honors Cord. Isabel Keller is headed toward police work as she pursues her various interests. She has been with HOA since 7th grade, and she is part of the fabric of our school. She has received a Silver Honors Cord. With each of you comes a story. You know that. Everyone here knows that. What's extraordinary about education is we celebrate that. One of the beautiful components of our very unique school is that your story and your fingerprint is both celebrated and seen. Tonight is a celebration for many of the things that you have achieved as sons and daughters, as citizens in our community, as thinkers and learners, as individuals who each have an individual and barbaric yop, according to Mr. Walt Whitman. It also is a celebration of all the students who didn't win awards, a recognition of the student who didn't make the honor roll, a recognition of the student who barely made it through this school year. A very big hug to each of the moms, dads, grandparents, caregivers, and foster parents who stuck by students as they maneuvered the school year, managed the chaos, worked their part-time jobs, sometimes very full-time, and took on the Herculean obstacles that sometimes walk into the middle of everyone's lives. But when it walks into your senior year, it's really complicated. You are worthy of a pat on the back as a community and as individuals. You also get a Facebook post. You get a meme. Kindness, creativity, and tenacity often do not get the recognition that they actually deserve. I see you. It's very emotional for me. It's been a really beautiful year. You are here. A heartfelt congratulations to each of you. HOA is a special place that walks alongside students and their families. We are proud of your accomplishments, and with great challenge comes great reward. This is your oyster. You get to have it, Chloe told us. We are proud of your accomplishments. You are each in the place where you move forward toward your future, and we are so pleased we were able to be a part. Congratulations. This is it. Please rise and move over here so you can get your diploma.
No, I thought you guys were going to.
Braden James Anderson.
Thank you so much.
Sarah Boatwright. Jared Perez Duncan.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Hannah Clara Marie Fry.
Congratulations.
Isabel Keller.
Oh, do I have to stand?
Annika Lynn Labonte.
Thank you.
Susanna V. Mandich.
Congratulations.
Jenna Ray Nelson. Chloe Angel Olila. Joshua O'Neill.
These are first.
Caitlin Orifici. Elsie Blair Hagel. Samantha Rose Stinson.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nathaniel Anthony Terra. Grace Danielle Webb.
Notes on my phone, of course. I'm one of the online teachers. Well, good evening, everyone. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Years of hard work and determination have brought you to this point. Pause a second, take it all in. Take a deep, relaxing breath or sigh of relief, and realize you've done it. No matter what is next in life, this moment can't be taken away from you. You earned it. Friends and families, now is the time to get out your cameras if they're not already out. Everybody ready? Graduates, please stand. Turn and face your loved ones. Move your tassels to the opposite side. I now have the honor and privilege how very proud we all are of this amazing accomplishment and officially present to you the Hillsboro Online Academy Class of 2019.